Hello, everybody. I'm here today to talk about NCAA College Football 25. Just some basic info. NCAA College Football 25 was released July 19th, 2024. Essentially a game with Division I college football teams, and you can either play now, to where you just kind of pick your own team and play with them. You can play with your friends if you have the same. You're playing on the same thing, and Dynasty. Dynasty is where, you're the coach and you got to recruit your players and try to win a championship. You got Road to Glory, where you create your own player, try to go, do good, get drafted. And then eventually, if you have Madden, it connects, like I'm going to say later. And then we have Ultimate Team, kind of like open packs and get stuff out of them. Kind of complicated. Just the players, higher overall the better. Don't really like it. It's kind of complicated for a guy like me. Just like to play, Road to Glory, and Road to College Football Playoff, Road to CFP, same thing. Don't usually play that. Essentially, you pick your team, you play online, and try to make the championship. It's where all the good people play. A couple aspects of the game that I typically enjoy the most. Essentially, it would be the bands playing. In Madden, in 2K, MLB Show, you don't have that. But in NCAA College Football 25, the bands are playing. It makes you feel, more in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like you're there. You're on the field because it's third down. You're blitzing, and everybody, it's like dun 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 dun, and they're playing it on the speakers. Everybody's going crazy. That's cool. And stadium pulls. This is essentially where if you're on the road and like the other team's doing good, typically is when it comes out. Like the stadium pulse is high, and like depending on how hard the place is to play, the higher the stadium pulse is. So if it's somewhere that's easy to play, like typically smaller schools, the stadium pulse is going to be smaller. But if it's like a big school, like Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, the stadium pulse is high, because they're loud, very obnoxious, hard to play in because they're big. So that is also cool because it adds to the fun and the challenge. The game's not fun if it's not challenging. So you want to have a challenge. Hello, everybody. What's up? Let's get this in 0.5. See here? So this is just really the home screen here. See, this image here and all this stuff varies on, what your favorite team is. You see, me personally, I'm a big Florida fan. So we have Florida Gators. You see, this is the home section. We have, Road to CFB. This is what you typically play, which I was trying to experiment with it. Recommended. This is just basically, what you're playing most of the time and, what they think you should play. EA Play, a little ad there, because, those never hurt anybody. But now, here's when we're cracking into the game modes here. As you can clearly see. Play now, play a friend. Essentially, we're just, like, online. Your friends, different house or, whatever, different Xbox, different PlayStation. Dynasty, like I was saying, this is just where you're like a coach, and, you kind of going to coach your team to be good, go try to win a national championship, and all that good stuff. Road to Glory, this is where you create your own player. You commit to whatever college. You can be like a quarterback, running back, linebacker, wide receiver, and you go play at that college, try to make your own good player. And if you have Madden, you could like hook it together after you graduate, so you can go to the NFL. That's pretty cool there. Ultimate Team, this is essentially where you you don't have to spend money, but typically they kind of want you to spend money. And you basically you open packs or buy cards of the players, and the higher the overall, the better they are. So you know what I'm saying? And then you play other people. That's just it's kind of complicated though, so I don't really play it. I don't want to spend my money on it either. Road to the CFP, this is essentially where all the online is, where you pick a team and you try to get to college football playoffs. Usually this is where all the good people are though. Training, this is the practices and stuff. Nobody does this really. Now this is the part where it gets really fun here. Our little speaker there. You hear that? That's Mo Bamba they're playing. It gets the crowd hyped up. You see this? Stadium Pulse, toughness rank 2. So that means it's the second hardest place to play. You see here? This is not what play I picked. See the routes? You don't know where they're running. You don't know what play you're running. So it's very complicated because I have one hand on my controller. But you see, that's what kind of makes the game fun because, it's challenging when you're not at home. When you're at home, though, Stadium Pulse. When you're on the road, it gets challenging. And that's kind of the fun part of it, you see. It's just going crazy. My receiving routes are going crazy. Everybody's cold because, it's crazy. They're loud. It's one of the big stadiums, so, it kind of makes sense.